Hello, I'm Doug, and this is the Taste and Sensibility channel. And today, on episode number 5 of Chilies and Peppers, we're looking at banana peppers. So I have some fresh ones here from a local store. I made a salsa with it. And I have a roasted one here, something I roasted a few hours ago. And I have made a salsa with that. And then I also have this pickled one that says hot on the label. So we will look at banana peppers several ways, and this one is not found in Mark Miller's The Great Chili Book, so I don't know where I came up with the heat rating of 2 to 3, because it is not a 2 like the little Anaheims that we did last time. These are distinctly hotter. So if you like the videos that you've been seeing here, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with people. Leave comments and questions down below. Subscribe to the channel and click that bell to get notified when the new videos come out. So we're gonna dive right in to these banana peppers. They're kind of waxy looking, they're pale, they're not very yellow, they're not very green. And they don't have much smell. Let me get rid of one and just work with one on the plate. So I'm going to cut into the center to make sure I get some of the central rib area, because that's where the heat is. I'm going to take a tip. Just do the experiment. When I got home and cut off the tip and tasted it, it's like, oh no, these are like zero heat. So I'm going to do that experiment one more time. That's not zero. No. There's heat there. But on one of these peppers, I got home, cut off the tip, tasted it, and it's like, I was so disappointed. And then I made a slice out of the middle. There it is. There it is. So here goes something hotter than the tip was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. That may be more than 3. You can see I'm getting some of the ribs and the seed pod. The seed pod's pretty far away, but the ribs are reportedly where the heat is, and I believe it. I believe it. So there's a green, fresh. Has a lot in common with a green bell pepper, but it's not quite as green. Doesn't have as much of that green chlorophyll-y type taste or aroma. But there's something fresh and bright about it. In addition to the capsaicin. Woo. Wow. So, yes. Okay. So, I don't need to eat any more of this. This gets your attention. I usually get the little pickled banana pepper slices thrown on some of my sandwiches at Subway, because they perk it up really well. So there's lots of uses for these things. These could be stuffed. Some of these are big enough to stuff and serve with interesting things inside. But so it didn't hurt me, but it sure got my attention. I made my basic salsa. 300 grams of salsa and 60 grams of this, known to be quite a bit hotter than the Anaheims were. So that's how I made up this salsa with the fresh banana pepper, and now I can't get rid of it, so do the tasting. Woo. Okay, there's heat there. It's really sweet from the tomatoes. I can taste the pepper notes, the greenness, and then definitely the heat. So 60 out of 360 grams of this mess of salsa was the banana pepper. And it was plenty hot. I could have done 40 grams. Most people go, oh yeah, that's a nice spicy salsa. So I'm liking it. Definitely works in this sort of application. You'd want to know your guests before you serve them one of these pepper stuffed with this kind of heat level, because this somebody who might think they're being injured. So I am going to set this aside and work with my roasted banana pepper. So I did this a few hours ago. I guess I need to scrape a little skin off. Once these cool down from roasting, it is usually pretty easy to get rid of skin. Yep, there it's all going off. And they get so much more of an interesting roasted, savory aroma, taste, everything changes. And it's usually for the better. Get more interesting notes, so okay, there we go. Totally cleaned off that guy. Now let's... Knowing how hot it is, this salsa's got me now. Knowing how hot it is, I want smaller pieces, I think. But I'm looking for those more cooked umami notes. So, here's a piece. Sweet, hot, savory, definitely that buttery note that I always say. It's right there. It's cooked, it's roasted, it's caramelized. Really good flavors, aromas. That's a nice package. That's a great thing to do with these peppers. I say it every time, and I'll keep saying it as long as it's true. So the heat may have, I don't think it was actually moderated, but it seemed a little lower intensity because of the other flavors that popped up. These have just a little bit of that fresh green bell pepper type essence to it, and then the heat. And the heat overwhelms everything else because the other flavors are so mild. I think the roasting elevates lots of the flavors and gives you so many more, and they're so much more interesting that you don't notice the same heat level. But the roasted one is just wonderful. And I'm gonna get a few chips. Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna hurt myself on banana peppers. Ah, there we go. Salsa. This one's sweet also, but there's a little extra something. Caramely, buttery, something roasted, something got cooked. Savory notes are popping out. Man, the heat hits at the back, hits at the end, hits at the finish. It doesn't hit you first thing on the arrival like just the plain pepper did, but whew, it is building and building on the back of my throat. So it's better salsa than this one, and much better than any other things I've made up till now. And man, it's got some heat. Zippy. 30 or 40 grams of the pepper, roasted pepper would have been plenty in this instead of the 60 I put in. This is doing me in. That's a good thing to do, is clean off my knife, because the next exercise is trying this pickled banana pepper. So this label, it's in the US and Indiana. Secklers or such slurs, hot Hungarian pickled banana peppers. And then whole things, but they're cut at both ends so that you don't have you're not dragging around a bag of vinegar and pickling stuff. So cut in a few pieces. And boy, if it's hotter than this stuff, don't know if I'll make it. It's hot. Oh man, the pickled. The tartness of the vinegar is good. There's some sugar in there, I think, but not much. There's sugar. Nope, it's not on the label. Something sweet. Could be the peppers. Whoa. So, burning the heck out of my mouth, but there I go cutting more. So I like something. I like the flavor. The vinegar. The sweetness of the pepper. Oh man, that's good. So, there's something to recommend. I think I'm going to be doing an episode just on pickled peppers. And amongst all these single variety videos, I'll probably do one on dried chilies as well. So look for those things coming up in the near future. Whew. I'm going to have to go drink a bunch of water or milk or something to cool off my mouth. So come back for more, and cheers.